Hello? I'm here. I have arrived. It is time for the grand finale. Even though it should have been 2 days ago. Or yesterday. It's been a little bit delayed. But also the chapter came out like, what, 2 months ago? Never mind, it's very delayed. We're very far behind. I've already put it off long enough. Now it's time. From what I can tell, there are 3 missions left. Apparently there might not actually be a dungeon at the end. So there's three missions left, and one of them is just story. I assume the next 2 are going to be story, and then the last one will be the final boss. And then, since that will probably only take like half an hour, maybe 1 hour at most, we could also go straight to killing time after. Where's my game? Game capture help. There it is. I'm here. Also, don't ask how long it took me to get a low pass filter with reverb version of the Patches of Violet playing. Audacity was being a pain in the butt to me. Oh well, it's done now. Now we're here. I need to turn this volume back on. Monk. There we go. Still really wish I could change the music in all the menus in Limbus Company. It's been this theme for over a year now. I've heard it so many times. Please, Project Moon, let me change the menu theme. Okay. I need to put honey into my tea. That's important for doing voices. There. I have oolong tea for today.
침묵 또한 계약 검토를 불성실하게 참여하는 것으로 간주한다. 뭐라도 말해.
Something. Okay, fine. Calm down, Heathcliff, we're getting there. Yippee! It's time. Presumably there's only 3 missions left. This is 46 out of 48. Expression of love. Suddenly Singo this. Ignore her. Don't worry about it. We have successfully murdered Nellie. Nellie was right. Heathcliff and the Earl King had already disappeared into the rooftops. The only chance Virgilius gave us, the awakening I managed with my clock. The very last of Heathcliff's hopes.
그래.
Yeah,
정말로
it's
끝나버렸어.
over.
색깔이 끊임없이
Endless vortex of colors, mixing into a sludge.
잠깐 동안
A splash of gray paint over a heart that once gleamed violet.
대색이 칠해지고 또다시 핏빛이
A splash of bloody red paint, splashes of faded colors.
칠해지고 그래서
Again and again,
내 색깔은
until there was nothing but blackness.
아무에게도 보이지 않아.
Unseen by all,
보일
unnecessary to anyone. The color of pitch black night.
뒷골목에서
The color of the back streets.
또다시
Another power outage.
Huh? Where did Heathcliff go?
그러게요.
Yeah, he disappeared all of a sudden.
어디에
무슨 소리야?
What are you talking
난
about?
여기 있잖아.
I'm right here.
뻔한 결말이지.
A predictable ending, is it not?
다시 뒷골목에
He returned to the back streets. The place where our dear Heathcliff belongs.
불쌍한 히스클리프.
Poor Heathcliff.
이번에도
Once again he turns his tail, tasting nothing but defeat and despair.
그만.
Stop.
그만해.
Stop it.
듣고 싶지
I don't want to
않아.
hear any more of it.
딱하지.
Pitiful, isn't he?
너희와 있어도
He would not have changed one bit,
뭐 하나
no matter how much
바뀌지
time
않을
you spent in your company.
마왕이자
Look at Heathcliff, the Earl King.
돌아온
Heathcliff the devil,
히스클리프의 말.
the very assignment that awaits Heathcliff. I disagree. You probably can't hear everything I'm saying, but I still do. Because
I'm hurting.
더 이상 있고 싶지
I don't want to be here anymore.
결국 린튼이랑 결혼해야겠지.
So I must marry Linton in the end.
지금 히스클리프와
Because it would
결혼하면
degrade me to
내
marry
친구가
Heathcliff
떨어지고
now.
말 거니까.
Bloody hell.
또
It's this memory again.
방 안에서는
Kathy and Nellie must be talking about me in that room.
얘기를 하고 있겠지. 서둘러 나가야겠어.
I have to get out of here.
더 이상 듣고
If I had to
있다가는
stay and listen, my heart will crack and fall apart
생각나다 못해
until it completely shatters.
근데
And this bloody clock noise is back.
내가 얼마나
It could only mean that time's passing.
no
matter how much I suffer.
근데
But
더
would waiting, letting time pass, change anything?
더 기다린다고 뭐가
What difference would it...
알았어.
Fine, I'll wait a little, so shut up and...
린튼과 결혼한다면
Carrying Linton would give me the means to help
만들어줄
Heathcliff.
수 있어.
I could make him a better person.
그러니까 그 애는
So he must
내가
never know the
자기를
immense
얼마나
love I have for him.
사랑하는지.
아니야. 이번엔
No, this time,
열려 있는 그 문을
I don't want to shut this open door.
여전히 두렵고 겁이 나.
I'm still scared,
그럼에도
terrified even. But,
미안해, 캐시.
Kathy, I'm sorry.
너를 실망시켰어.
I disappointed you,
왜냐하면 나는
because I was too afraid to hear your true feelings.
게 알아.
I know,
이 미래는
this future is a future that'll never come true.
올수 없어.
Not for us.
미래라는 거. 내 망설임이.
I wrecked everything with my hesitation.
그리고 그건 우리뿐만.
I hurt more than just us. I hurt Nellie too.
이젠
I have to start fixing things I've wrecked.
Because I don't want my Heathcliff to live the rest of his life in regret. That's why, despite everything, I want Heathcliff to forge onto the rooftop.
저 꽃들은
Those flowers bloom in places like desolate moors or steep cliff sides,
그래서 겉보기
so they may appear more lonely than anyone else in the world.
그럼에도 내가 이
Do you want to know why I still love this flower the most?
다른 꽃들은 전부
All other
말라서
flowers lose
쓰러지고
their colors and fade as they wither away.
이 꽃은
But this flower,
시들고 말라가지고
even as it withers and wilts,
색깔은 처음과
remains the same color.
그래서 난 네가 없을
So when you're
때
gone, I'll dry these flowers and decorate my room with them.
내 방에 걸어놓을 거야.
반지를?
What? Like make rings of them flowers? Don't say something so foolish.
너를 두고
Why would I ever leave you?
멍청하게도
So stupid.
지금까지 이 말을
I never once realized what she meant by those words. Everything you've ever said, Catherine, was an expression of love.
나를 나 돌아왔다.
Boy, I'm back.
Heathcliff!
어디로 사라졌던 거예요?
Where the heck did you go? You flipped out of existence when the lightning struck and...
괜찮은 건가요?
Are you okay, Heathcliff?
아니
No,
여전히
it hurts. It still hurts like hell, but
나는 너를 내버려 두고
I'll move past you and make my way to the rooftop, Nellie.
You're... what?
마왕 히스클리프
Heathcliff the Earl King will not be my future.
너와 그놈은
You,
뭘 알고 있으며
him,
같은
you both had access to every knowledge, and made the same choices anyway.
나는 달라.
Not me.
다른
I'm going to
선택을
make a
거야.
different choice.
지금까지 우리의
Thank you so much for looking after us, Nellie.
수고 많았어.
It must have been very hard.
캐서린 씨가 유언장에
Among the
써놓은
three individuals mentioned in Miss Catherine's will,
그중
since Henley and Linton are both now clearly deceased,
서류상
it can be said, at least on paper, the ownership of Wuthering Heights has been transferred to Heathcliff.
네가 원하던 대로
I'll give you a new future, Nellie. I'll give you freedom.
그러니까
So start writing as you will.
써봐보던가. 네 혼자만의
Write your own tale,
뭐든 간에
or whatever else it is that you wish to do.
With that, Heathcliff left Nellie behind and began making his way to the rooftop. Nellie collapsed on the floor, making an odd noise that sounded like a mixture of laughter and sobbing. He's rich! Hey, Heathcliff, you wanna spend some of that money on something for the company? Hmm? Then again, the company is rich, it's just our pays are not good. fix my hair. I'm free to go. I've been freed. Then I can finally.
뭐해? 다들 빨리 안
The heck are you lot doing down there, faffing about? Come on up.
Oh, okay. For the first time, I really have no idea what you're thinking right now.
생각?
Thinking?
내가 언제
I don't really think that hard, mate.
그냥
I just
내가
clearly know what I have to do.
분명하게 알 것 같아. 그래서 그래.
That's all.
Hearts unbroken. 647. Purple. They only made a separate loading screen for every splash of paint, huh? Earl King Heathcliff awaits us on the rooftop, just as Faust expected. The powerful and oppressive energy that surrounded him only grew more ferocious since our last encounter. This must be because of the golden bow and the pure form of humanity. Heathcliff watches us stumbling up the stairs through our exhaustion. He lowers Catherine's coffin to the rooftop floor.
형편없는 결말이지.
What a sorry ending to this tale, is it not?
나는
You have no idea of the lengths I've gone to destroy both Hindley and Linton. How much I've pushed myself to the brink again and again.
이것은 나만의 천국.
This is my own heaven.
거의 다 이래.
It's finally within my reach. Heaven? This is your idea of heaven?
나오냐? 똑바로 봐.
Look again. You're in hell, right in the middle of it. When I heard the news of Catherine's passing, I began to see her face in all things. Even my very own face brought back her memories. Everything in the world became an unending reminder of what Catherine once was. A reminder of the fact that she once existed, only to be forever lost because of me. So, to breathe, to let my heart beat, I had to think of nothing but that singular wish. That burning, unchanging desire. My wish. To kill every Heathcliff in every world. Yes, that singular wish is the ultimate proof of my love. Through my campaign, I've seen so many versions of Heathcliff. Some grew wrathful, some begged for mercy, for their lives. But in the end, they all admitted that they all had to perish for the good of Catherine, and willingly forfeited their lives. I found no pleasure in my work. How could I, when I made it my mission to slay those poor, wretched souls? When all of them died so alone, unloved by all that is living, by the world. Do you know that no one ever weeps for Heathcliff's death? So the task falls to me to bury them, to shed my tears for them. Yet, only silence shall attend my own demise. No, your method's all wrong. Of course, I would have given anything to make Catherine happy. Anything. But even you, who saw the possibilities of every world, missed something. What do you mean? You said that in every world, Catherine and Heathcliff were destined to be miserable, didn't you? But we could have been happy. We just missed that smallest key to happiness. No such world exists.
Wow, I don't want to hear it. Well, then why are you here? I want to hear it.
No such world exists. Because of me. No, us. Because of our existence, Catherine will... Bloody hell. I'm telling you that it's got nothing to do with our existence. The problem was that I wanted to believe that it was. All I had to do was get over my embarrassment. That little fear. Just had to scrounge up the smallest morsel of courage and open the door. And talk to her.
Also, did you put your model away? Yes.
But how will you prove your theory when you have nothing left to prove it with? When my Catherine is long gone. Right.
네 놈 말대로
I can't change the past, like you said. I can't prove it to you either.
하든 간에
Maybe none of this matters in the end. Catherine might never wake up again, no matter what I do.
하지만
But
그럼에도 나는 옥상
I'm here anyway, on this rooftop.
이게
Dude,
무슨
you understand what that means?
너나 나나 서로
You,
마음이 섞이는 건
me.
맞지만
We're both wretches. I understand that.
난 너처럼
But I refuse to break like you did, leaping from world to world, seeking to kill everyone that you deemed to be the cause of that misery.
마음이 어디까지
No matter how broken my heart has become. Your speech rings hollow, Heathcliff, for the outcome is already decided. I will end your life and leap over to the next world to do the same.
그럼 뭘 기다리는 건데?
Then what the heck are you waiting for?
Heathcliff pulled the golden bow from the roof of the manor, where it was installed as a lightning rod.
Huh.
소용없어.
Your struggle is meaningless.
아무리
You
노력해봤자
cannot destroy the golden bow.
한 가지를 파괴할 수 없다. 부술 수는 없어도
I can't destroy it, no.
망가뜨리는
But I can
건
stop it from working.
죽이겠다고?
You mean to kill me? You?
네가? 아니,
No?
네 소원대로
I'll stab myself,
나를 찌르겠다고.
just as you wished. You're... What?
역시
I see.
잘은 모르겠지만
I don't exactly understand why,
벼락을
but this
먹는
golden bow being
필요가
imbued with lightning is a necessary part of your plan, isn't it?
그렇다면
What if I just
내가 그
drained its
힘을
powers?
써버리면
That'd cock up your grand scheme, won't it?
Wait, how do you even know that, Heathcliff?
원래 내가
I ain't educated,
공부는 못해도
but you know I'm good at sniffing these things out.
맡아왔잖아.
Heathcliff!
캐서린,
Catherine,
내가 돌아왔어.
I'm back.
문을 열어줘.
Please, open the door.
왜 스스로
Like,
찌른 거예요?
Why did you stab yourself?
이게 당신이
Is this how you wanted this to end?
이제 곳곳에 있는
Because I need Kathy in every corner of this manor to hear my call.
지금까지 내가
From what I've seen, the golden bow
마음,
connects the hearts together.
마음을
Look,
연결시켜.
I'm flying by the seat of my trousers here. What are you...
캐서린은
Catherine has become Wuthering Heights itself.
어떻게?
I don't understand how that happened.
나도 하지만 캐시도
But if Kathy... If she saw the same mirror that Nellie and this git peered into,
그리고 나와 계속
and if her heart was the same as mine all along,
그 애가
I feel like I'd know what kind of choice she made.
같거든.
British goat?
생각해 보면
Now that I think back on it, from the moment we set foot upon this manor, Wuthering Heights kept pushing me away while the diary continued to soothe me.
계속해서 나를 달래줬지. 언제나
We were never honest. Kathy, I, both of us.
히스클리프 씨.
Heathcliff, what are you talking about?
The diary flips through its pages until it comes to a stop on the last page.
히스클리프, 그거 알아?
Would you like to hear a story, Heathcliff?
아주 오래전
Long,
조세핀이
long,
들려준 이야기가 있어.
long time ago, Josephine told me a little tale.
이 저택 아래에는 아주
She said that
오래되고
there's a
깊은
deep,
강이 흐르고
ancient river
있다고.
flowing beneath this manor.
터가 좋지 않으니
Every
아무것도
architecture
쓰면 안
said-
된다고.
Every architect said that this was not a good place to build anything, let alone a house. That nothing should ever be built atop this hill.
그럼에도 이 워더링
Wuthering Heights was built here nonetheless, over the unseen Hypogean River.
그리고 나는 어렸을 때부터
Ever since I was a child, I saw the ghost of my late mother wandering the halls of this manor. The river.
넬리,
Nellie, can't you see that ghost?
무슨 소리를 하는 거야?
I told you, miss, there's no such things as ghosts.
그러게 배가 나.
Why didn't you take your nap like I asked you to? Mistress.
다행히도 그걸
Thankfully,
듣는 건 나 혼자만
I wasn't the only one who was seeing ghosts.
이 조세핀
I, Josephine, knew that you would one day return to our side. That the river flowing beneath these lands would bring your grace back to this manor. That, should my duties at this manor be complete, you would allow me to drink the river's waters.
그리고 그건 내가
And I repeatedly seen that vision as I grew up.
히스클리프가 떠나고
After Heathcliff left
모든
me,
의욕을
after I
잃어
had lost every will to live,
넬리는 거울 조각을
Nellie
가졌어.
brought me to a mirror.
아가씨, 제가
Miss, I
신기한
found an
거울을
interesting
하나
mirror.
얻어왔어요. 재미난 것들이
It shows you some fascinating things.
요술 거울인가
I
봐요.
suppose it's a magic mirror of sorts.
아가씨는
I thought you might enjoy such an invention.
좋아하실 것 같아서요. 그 거울 속에서
That mirror,
수도 없이
I saw the infinite variations of Heathcliff, and I
히스클리프는 나로
I
인해
pulled Heathcliff to the utter abyss of desolation.
우울해지고
He grew cold and
끝도
unhappy,
없이 불행해져가지고
mired in an endless cycle of misfortune.
그건 마치 처음부터
It was as though his fate was already written to be miserable.
어떤 식으로
No matter what he did,
이상해져가지고.
he would always meet a wretched end.
저기 보여?
Do you see
다른
that?
유령이 또 보이고
I see another ghost.
아가씨 상태가
Miss,
많이 안
you're still
좋아요.
very ill. Please do not let the chill winds sicken you further.
그러세요. 저 유령은 왜 계속
Why does that ghost weep so tragically?
그리고 왜
And why
나한테
does she appear so familiar?
나
I
거울을 맞아봐야
I must gaze into the mirror again, Nellie.
나는 히스클리프가 행복해질
I wish to
수
find
있는
that
유일한 길을
single
찾는
strand of possibility where Heathcliff can be happy.
밤새도록 그 거울을 보고
So I gazed into that mirror night after night, night after night,
두 눈에서 피눈물이
until blood
흐르게
began to stream down my cheeks in place of tears.
그러다 계속
At the end of the ceaseless
들려왔던
wailings,
가장 절망한
I found the Catherines who had tasted the deepest despair.
너는
You're...
모든 세상에서
No other Catherine weeps as terribly as you do.
소리 지르고 있는
Not in any of the worlds I've seen.
이 세계에서 히스클리프
Because in this world, I am Heathcliff's murderer. We were just like you,
거울 너머의
desperately searching through every world we peered past the mirror.
하지만 그 어떤
But in no world are Heathcliff and I together in happiness. Our tale always ends in tragedy. This suffering is all that remains. I have nothing to live for alone. I have no reason to go on.
모든 히스클리프는
Why can't Heathcliff be happy? Why can't any Heathcliff be allowed even an ounce of happiness?
답은 하나야.
There is but one answer.
우리 탓이지.
That we are the cause of his misery.
이 있기에
Because Catherine's existence is what brings misfortune to Heathcliff.
불행해져가니까. 모든 히스클리프가
Every
불행한
Heathcliff is
건
miserable because of me.
모든 세계에 내가
If I were to no longer exist in any world,
모든 히스클리프는
will every Heathcliff in every world find happiness?
그래.
Yes,
그러니까
he will. So,
이제라도 내
it's not too late. For the sake of every remaining Heathcliff in every world,
우리를 너의 세계로
please
초대해줘.
invite us to your world beyond,
제일 먼저
so that we may kill you
이곳에
first
너를 죽인 다음에 그 다음
and
세계로
move on
넘어가자.
to the next, to kill the Catherine of a different world again and again.
그러면
Then,
히스클리프들은 천국에
only
그대로
then can every Heathcliff reach his own
내가
heaven,
없는 천국에
the heaven where I no longer exist.
그제야 모든 굴레가 풀리는 느낌이었어.
It felt as though I was freed from a heavy yoke.
그건 너무나 당연히도
It
내가
felt as
해야
though
할
this was precisely what I was meant to do.
나는 모든 히스클리프
Because I love every Heathcliff.
그 애는
Because he deserves to be happy.
마땅한 존재니까. 말씀하신 대로 뒷골목에
I've done as you ordered. I've used
연습을
some of my connections in the back streets
힌들리씨를
to bankrupt
파산시켰어요.
Mr. Henley.
도박에서
Last I heard, he gambled everything out away.
넬리가 아는 사람의 도움을 받아
I used Nellie, who asked her acquaintance to bankrupt my brother. Then I took the ownership of Wuthering Heights from him.
결과는 걱정 마세요. 이미 몇 번 비슷한 실험을 해본 적이 있으니.
Oh! Former ring researcher. Who is this one? Engorb. Don't worry about the results. We've done similar experiments in the past.
실험실 준비만 잘
It'll all work
된다면
out as long as the laboratory is ready. Certainly.
실험실은 말한
The
대로
laboratory will be
다
completed as you've requested,
얼마가 들던
and the price is not a matter of concern.
그리고
And,
계속 말씀드리는
like I've
것은
told you repeatedly,
이 방식은
this method will override your identity with that of
새로운
another,
인격이 더 그러려면
which is to say that your body should be free of consciousness.
없어야 해요. 그래야지만
We've learned from one of our
온전한
previous
인격의
experiments that
소환이
full, complete identities
예전의 실험을
can be
통해
summoned only when the
증명했거든요.
body is empty.
나는 캐서린을 초대하기 위해
I installed a massive laboratory in our basement to invite Catherine to our world.
린튼의 도움을 받아
I acquired the golden bell with Lyndon's help.
하지만
However,
인격을 온전한 형태로
To summon a fully intact identity is an incredibly power-consuming procedure.
하나의 황금
A single golden bow won't be enough to power it.
하지만 다행.
Luckily for you, we have recently procured ourselves a golden bow. This golden bow, once installed on the roof of your manor, will collect all the necessary energy and relay it to the golden bow installed in your laboratory.
당신 정말 친절하시네요.
You're so kind.
제가 무엇을
What kind of payment do you ask in return?
우린 돈은 필요하지
Not
않아.
monetary, that's for certain. Instead,
반죽을
allow us to make a dough. That is all I ask.
내
반죽이요?
A dough?
그래.
Yes,
아무것도
a pure,
섞이지 않은
uncontaminated dough.
순수하고
어서 날
Invite me.
찾아줘.
Please. Please.
조만간 실험이
The experiment should be complete soon.
넬리,
Nellie,
이젠 유령이
I
무섭지
no longer
않아.
fear the ghosts.
모든 두려움은
Because all fear stems from the ignorance of its origin.
그래서 나는 히스클리프와
Maybe that's why I was so
어울리기
afraid of talking to
무서워한다.
Heathcliff.
까마득한 그
Because I could not know, nor could I understand his ever-distant heart.
내가 유령이라고
What I had
생각했던
thought to be ghosts were just
다른
us from
세계에서
other
모두
worlds,
있어. 비참해지고
suffering and wretched pain,
나를
yet wandering the
죽이기
manor
위해
still,
저택을 헤매고
determined to end my life.
자, 당신의
No.
손에
After the
일곱
lightning
번의
strikes
사람이
7 times upon your coffin,
다른 세계에서 넘어올 수 있는
the path to the other world will open, summoning the Catherine you want from the other world here.
캐서린
린슨도 행복할 거야.
I'm certain that Lyndon will be happy,
당신이 사랑하는
because you're doing this for me,
나를 위해
whom you love so much.
관을 닫으면
Once this coffin closes, that is it. You won't ever open your eyes again.
알고 있어.
I know,
하지만 이게 끝이야.
but this is not the end. I'll always be watching over you, wherever you may be.
지켜보고
Your word is my command.
바라는 건
Everything shall be as you will.
좋은 꿈
Sweet dreams, my love.
내 사랑
아, 그 반죽은 꽤 순도가
Ah,
높은 거라.
a dough of such high purity can become pretty much anything.
내가 원하는 건
What I seek
그
lies beyond
반죽보다는
that dough, however.
그걸 넘어선
If something more primordial, something at the far beginnings of all things.
어딘가에 돌아올
But for you,
수밖에 없는
I present a different Heathcliff.
오로지
Not your Heathcliff who left you without a word and doesn't even care to return.
그러니까
A Heathcliff who exists for Catherine,
당신만을 위한
and only Catherine.
그리고
And the river that flows
당신
beneath your
곁에
manor
흐르고 있는
will be
그
of great help to the both of us.
정말 당신의 의식은
It may be that your consciousness isn't lost forever, because the deepest river arrests them from moving on.
어딘가에서
Perhaps you would have one seat to everything that is to transpire.
나만을 위한 히스클리프.
Heathcliff exists just for me?
무슨 말이야?
What are you talking about?
그리고
And why am I
나는 왜
watching all this
이 모든 걸
happen?
지켜보게 된 거지? 내가 애초에 어디에 있는
Where am I?
내 말이
Can anyone hear me?
하는 거야?
아무 걱정하지
Don't you worry. We'll make sure that this summoning ritual is a resounding success.
않겠지. 그리고
And just in case you
혹시나
forget,
말하는 것이
remember to hold steadfast.
마음
Remember that all this is for the good of Heathcliff, whom you love so much. Ellery, Catherine. The clock turns to revive Heathcliff, who stabbed himself with the golden bow.
Catherine?
Eventually, Catherine from a distant world is slowly pulled from the coffin the other Heathcliff is carrying. The golden bow that impaled Heathcliff began to return to whence it came. Back to where Heathcliff first tore it from, like it was meant to be. .648, every world. That's a lot of enemies. Difficulty 45. Next objective, clear the stage. I see no way this could possibly go poorly. Okay. I somewhere main this team. Off stream I did level up in uptime Wolfie Heathcliff to 45 in uptime 4. So that should help. So then... Cut Spice Bush, Yuri, Demicorp Dawn, Captain Ishmael. These let's do our healing. Don't want Donald Sinclair. I guess so. This should work. All we can do is try and find out. Looking good? Okay. I hope so.
가스 점화. 엔진 시동.
Catherine, who Heathcliff desired so desperately to reach. She was walking out of the coffin, her eyes opened. Yet,
No.
the seventh lightning has struck. She is being overridden by a Catherine from a different world.
Please, don't do this, Catherine.
This is post-nerf, so you probably won't be picked. I hope so.
I endured everything for you. Everything at the manor. Everything I suffered out there. All I ever wanted was to see you again. To return to this manor. To meet you.
This space surrounded by Catherine, whose screaming and wailing begins to bend and refract, as though something has gone wrong. Catherine! Why have you changed your mind? Have you forgotten our wish? You have spent countless days and nights watching how Heathcliff suffers. The suffering that we've inflicted upon him.
아니야.
No,
달라.
it's different.
내게 이런 말을 해줘.
The only person who can tell me this is... Does it not matter to you what happens to every Heathcliff in every world? Are you truly so selfish that you feel detached from its consequences? Catherine was inflicted with Limbus. I am Heathcliff. My greatest miseries in this world have been Heathcliff's miseries, and I have watched and felt each from the beginning. My great thought in living is himself. If all else remained, and he were annihilated, no Catherine should seem a part of that world any longer.
Kathy! You're here. Somewhere. Where are you?
The identity. Something's gone wrong with the summoning.
캐서린 씨의 의지가
It's likely that Miss Catherine's will is intervening with the summoning.
캐서린 씨가
She's refusing the summoning? Do not obstruct me! Summon me, if your love for Heathcliff is true!
Where are you? Come to my embrace, Catherine.
Heathcliff!
Where? I can hear your voice. Oh, please.
It begins. Oh boy. Earl King Heathcliff, final boss. He looks the same as before. Settling all skills target Heathcliff. Winning counter Heathcliff dies. If target's HP is higher, he gains a clash. That's just no play until the very end. One great moment. Oh, it's your ready to yourself going to go with the fight. Okay, bye bye. I'll be here suffering. He has 2,439 HP. These are the same. Heathcliff needs to win clashes or not get hit. Heart of Vengeance. I don't have a sinking team. Fix Panic. You'll know when you should have faith. I should never have faith. In my call, Wuthering Lights. Generate one wild hunt until next turn. Unclash him. Is he summoning? Oh, he's summoning ads. Okay, yep, that's fine. Do I need to kill the ads? Or are they just gonna be attacking for one turn? It says generate one wild hunt until next turn. I assume I don't need to kill them. Just need to deal with their attack. Also, this battle arena's very nice. Oh, there's the cotton ball. There's so much empty space on the right. I have my speed half if needed. For now, Yusing is the only person who can redirect, so we're fine. Yusing is a weaker skill. He's all body. I can skill 3 one of these. In my call, that's the or both of these are the unclashable ones. Darn. Then he's at 15 SP. Heathcliff is favored. I assume I want him to win a clash. Everybody else just deal damage with your lower level skills. Go!
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Is Heathcliff's voice lines different?
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지.
I probably want to use body attack at some point to see if that's any different. And he dealt damage to Heathcliff. Okay, so you summon Josephine and Hindley. They're just guarding. This unit has remaining shield and lower stagger threshold by 50. Slip guard, gain 20 additional shield HP of every surviving ally. Why are they guarding? They have other skills and passives. Passives are all staggered, recover from the staggered state and heal 20 SP. Oh. The student speed is faster than darkness class power plus. Heal 10 SP with every coin of an attack skill hits heads. What? And a clash threat. Clash power -1. Take 10 HP damage on itself with each clash. This effect does not reduce the student's HP to 0. One clash gaining 3 offense level. So do I want to clash them? I don't know how much I need to worry about the odds. I don't know how they work. 20 additional shield HP for every surviving ally. Hindley I can ignore at least, probably. Student's HP is at -10 or less gain offense level. And clash power -1 take damage. Yeah, there's all this. Actually, has the list passes than Josephine. What are you doing? Great sword run and smackdown. Clash win, gain attack power up and attack damage up. Inflict singing bleed. Of course, they're all targeting Heathcliff. That's struggling. I probably have to risk the neutral. Actually, hold on, can I? I don't have an evade. There's nothing I can do about Heed My Call. Or, wait, can you redirect it with other defensive skills? Does that work? That might work. I do you. Just to make sure Heathcliff takes no damage this turn. Because of... If this unit did not land a single hit against Heathcliff, lose 5 SP. I assume I want that. Struggling. That's helpless. Neutral. Neutral. I guess I have to take a neutral on that. And everybody else deal damage to Josephine, I guess? Round and round we go. I love this song. I've already listened to it on loop several times before even starting chapter 6. Just because all of Millie's songs are so good. Now there's 4 of them. What do I do about this? Is there just going to permanently be 4 of them? I assume if I kill any of them, he's just going to summon more. So, that would also probably explain why they're using so many defensive skills. Sometimes I'll have to clash them, other times I could ignore them. Now he's just attacking, not summoning. Let's see. There. That's evading. I don't know. No, that works. Or that one. No, it's probably not worth saving. Soon as remains shouldn't be gain protection next turn. What do I do about favored, neutral, neutral, neutral? They're all neutral. I don't like this. Not a fan. No.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Oh. Oh no.
낙인을 새겨드리죠.
Nice. Not nice. Okay. I think Heathcliff's voice is different when he's doing his skills. Or maybe I just didn't pay close attention to all of the voices.
피어나라.
Okay, now he's only doing one attack. Unclashable, you'll get shoved in this coffin too. Oh, I get it. Instead of a body sack, it's a coffin. Unclashable, combat start plus 100% to the amount stagger threshold raised by Tremor Burst and any other stagger threshold raising effects. I'll use to apply 3 attack power up and 3 damage up to all allies, including this unit next turn. What? It's unclashable. What do I do about it? Can I evade it? Who's evading? We're fast enough. Does that evade? It looks like it's working. I'm still not sure how defensive skills work. If Yuseng can evade that, then... Problem is, he has 45 SP, so he's definitely rolling 8. I need Yuseng to roll heads with that 12 SP. Or Faust? She has higher SP, but that 3 is also worse. We'll try that. Why is Dawn staggered? I don't know. Favored. Neutral. Stunning. See how that works. I really need this evade to work. Flash one.
저놈을 추적해.
Good job, Yuseng, you did it. Wait, why? How? What is Yuseng doing? He just went twice. Okay, we evaded.
이번에야말로
They still gain the attack power up. Okay, doesn't work the way I thought it would. Because it's on use, not on hit. Either way, at least avoid the damage. Which was not a lot, but still. Combat start. Plus 2 amount of stagger threshold raised from Tremor Burst. Who's Tremor Bursting? The head Heathcliff's. 8 plus 5. Henley is staggered. That helps at least. Don Quixote needs more sanity. I can float sack, that'll help. Or I could also blind obsession. That does SP healing as well, right? Heal 25 SP for 4 allies. Heal 15 SP for all allies. Blind obsession might be better than. That's struggling, but she'll go after Ishmael. Ishmael can redirect one of these. House. No. There. Sinclair is struggling and helpless. Sinclair, what's going on? Heathcliff is struggling. I guess get the favored. Can you help? Yes, you can. Okay. And then Sinclair go after the boss. Wait, no, that's not clashing anybody. I need somebody better on the boss. I could body sack if I really need to. Yeah, he's about to heal his SP anyway, and that attack power up will help. Attack power up in days. And then Sinclair. I might just have to tank that. Even though Ishmael's already injured. Can you guard? Ow, that's going to hurt. Never mind. Okay, just get the boss, I guess. Body side. Go!
개소리들 만나야 해. 걸 막는 것들은 전부.
Okay, body sack is still the same. Blind obsession.
종원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
200 damage. And now we have SP. And Don Quixote died. Or she's about to die. Well, that didn't work. Maybe I should have food sacked. Oh. What do I do now? If only he could find an evade, and he could try evading all 4 of these. I don't have enough to clash all of these. There. He might go Wuthering Heights. Generate one out of the hunt. But there's already 4 of them. Why are you just... Is there no cap? Is there no maximum number of ads you can spawn? This is very concerning. We're at least winning these clashes.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지.
Oh. Is that 45 SP? I don't like this. There's still 4 ads. 3 of them are staggered. Don Quixote can do that one. She is still at 12 HP. I don't like that. I don't have a fluid sack ready. Dominating. Dominating. Can you evade that one? Or... It's not dealing too much damage to Heathcliff. I guess we can focus on dealing damage then. Oh,
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도
oh, he's staggered. Perfect.
피어나라.
Sure, why not? Catherine! I'll leave with you. Remaining shield value 404. As in it's missing, or it's 404? She only has a 1 HP. Left hand and right hand, 355 HP each. What is Catherine doing? A distant identity. Turn in if both hands are on 1 HP, become immobilized. Broken Heart. Turn start if there's a hand with 2 plus HP, gain 10 protection and all resistance values become 0.2. Turn start if both hands are on 1 HP, protection expires and all resistance values revert to default values. For every Heathcliff, when clashing against Heathcliff, clash power -3 and deal -50% damage against Heathcliff. Wins and counters Heathcliff dies. Fixed panic. This unit's panic type does not change. Okay. Recovery. The panic reset. It's all pointless. She has 2 other skills, but for now she's just defending so I can focus on the hands. Clutch of Tragedy, inflict bind. Misery is all that remains. Gain 1 breaking heart on clash lows. Every significant resistance is increased by value. At 3 value becomes staggered. The damage input of 50% of max HP. Oh, it deals flat damage. Sure, why not? For every Heathcliff, when clashing against Heathcliff, clash power -3 and deals -50% less damage against Heathcliff. So the claws are the same. Becomes staggered if this as long as this unit's HP is at 1. Its HP does not drop below 1. Misery serving hand. If the other hand is at 2 plus HP next turn. Wait, what? The other hand is not destroyed at next turn end after the turn in which this hand reaches 1 HP. So you have 2 turn gap? This unit heals HP equal to 50% of the other hands of HP running out. Okay, so basically you just distribute damage between them both evenly. Got it. So you go to that one. But your clash. I can use the weaker skill, probably. Clash. Your weaker skill. And you clash. No!
내 앞을 막을 자는 없어.
Oh, that's a lot of shield.
선원들, 나를 보호해라.
Okay. Rate win rate. Who's not clashing and why? Faust. Clash that. Wait, explain. What's your plan here? There. It works.
총원 불격.
Oh, it's not broken. Yet. Okay. Can we deal the same amount of damage to the left hand?
저놈을 쏙해.
Well, one of them is broken. It should be fine. We have a 2-turn gap. Should be able to break the second one on the next turn. Or right now if we're lucky. No. Because it's resistant to pierce, I think. Or endures everything. Never mind. Oh, now Catherine is doing something. For a world without a suffering, 4 plus 4. Unclashable. Combat start, apply 2 fragile attack power up to all other allies. Turn them into glass cannons. Combat start, gain 5 bind and 5 damage up next turn. Oh. Oh, that's unopposed. I can guard, I guess. She's also guarding. Using Favor. Dominating. Neutral. There's dominating. Favored. Dominating. There we go. No. Oh, that was impossible. Did the clash not take into account the attack power up? It said Faust was dominating. I don't know what happened there. And now we guard Catherine's attack. Okay. Can you hear me? Can you hear my voice? I suddenly realized that an unfamiliar voice is echoing directly in my head. Is this song coming directly through the golden bowl? You hear that too, Clockhead? Oh, that's Heathcliff talking. I can't tell who's talking. I turn around to look at Heathcliff. He appears exhausted from the prolonged battle, both in body and spirit. The golden bowl that once pierced his chest was long removed after my clock turned. But its influence seemed to be lingering for some reason. Catherine? Heathcliff whispers. Listen closer. A frail, desperate voice echoes. The voice shudders so terribly. This is not at all what I wished for. No. I carefully ask the voice a question. So all of this is... I never wanted Heathcliff to exist for Catherine, and only Catherine. I don't think she can hear our voices. All I wanted was for every Heathcliff to be happy. All I wanted was to kill her existence of myself. Please, someone, help me. Can anyone hear me? Shout. Shout that we can hear. Heathcliff, you got it. This is... A warm light of the golden bowl begins emanating from somewhere. Heathcliff, is that you?
Yeah, Kathy, I'm back.
Sorrow, joy, wrath, obsession. I can feel a storm of emotions raging within Heathcliff. Yet all is silent. I cannot hear his voice. These same emotions can be felt from Catherine's voice.
Bloody hell.
Cold slowly takes over the warmth as she grows weaker. I can no longer hear Catherine's voice.
I knew that won't be that easy.
But Heathcliff refuses to let disappointment hold him back. Instead, he forges on with determination. The other sinners follow suit, prepared for battle. All sinners heal 10 SP even though Sinclair is the only one who needs it. Heathcliff gains 2 haste for the rest of the encounter. Nice. All sinners gain 1 haste for the rest of the encounter. Nice. We are so clashing.
선원들, 나를 보호해라.
부디 고통스럽게
May you wake in torment, my dear Catherine.
And may you die in pain. May she awake in torment. Whoa! What is happening to the map? The map is doing things. May she awake in torment. Clash power -6 in a clash. Against targets with the lightning of suffering. Who has the lightning of suffering? Yiseng has it right now. Clash when inflicts breaking heart and deals 7 HP damage flat. Clash lose or after an opposed attack. Oh. Clash lose or after an opposed attack, gain breaking heart and take 7 HP damage. Reduced by 1 at skill end. So we need to win clashes. Or at least the Yiseng needs to. I assume Lightning of Suffering is going to change between IDs each turn. Why is the background changing? I assume it has to do with there being 2 golden bows. And all their mirror worlds merging into this world. Or reaching out to it. But it doesn't seem like they're all mirror worlds of Heathcliff. They're the previous places that we've been to. Like I see the wheat fields from Yiseng fighting against Farm Village. I think I see a ship. Like when we were fighting in the ocean in Ferocious chapter. I'm not sure. Why are those here? Before I continue though, I need to use the restroom, so I'm gonna be right back. Hold on. Seems like there's also a couple environments I don't recognize at all. They might be future chapters. I returned! Hello. I got tea. I refilled my tea. Place a teaspoon of honey upon the tea. I'm trying to figure out what all the backgrounds are, but it's hard to tell. They go by too fast. The only one I clearly recognize is Farmwatch. Or maybe it's not even Farmwatch's background. Maybe they're all backgrounds from earlier in this chapter and I just don't remember them. Alright, where are we? Attack rate 2, target is sinking, bleed, clash power plus, clash when inflicting income. I really need to win clashes, don't I? Yiseng has Lightning of Suffering. Wait, what? Clash power -6 and clash against targets with lightning. Oh! Okay, wow. He just wins. Huh. Which one is hurting the most? I would assume Hollow Coffin Malice. Or Hollow Coffin Mace. Monk. How's Elfie for Tremor Team? I'm putting together first. I have not put together any kind of Tremor Team. The only reason I'm using Elfie is because this is Heathcliff's chapter. And Elfie is the new ID he got in Season 4. Putting it in first, then Euro Hunglu later. After railway poll results. Oh, I'm really bad at this game. I'm not the person to ask for what's good or bad. I never got, like, I forgot what my turn count was. I think on Railway 1 I got 160 something, and on Railway 2 I got 200 something. So I don't know what's good. That's before season 4? Ophi? The Ophi idea was before Canto 6 release. But... well, why do I not remember this? Then what new ID did he get in this season? Has he not gotten anything at all? I thought he got Ophi on season 4 release because the chapter 6 story has the Ophi association. That's weird. Okay, so Yi-Sing is taking the strongest attack. I could try body sacking this one? Or no, that's dominating. That should be fine. He didn't have any season 4 ND. I guess all I got was binds then. Which is so weird, because... like, if you look at everybody else's story, obviously Yi-Sing got Everlast Angel Spice Bush. Ishmael got the Pet Quad Captain Ishmael. Sinclair got the One Who Shall Grip. Why did Heathcliff not get something for season 4? Ahab mail came a few weeks after Railway 4. He'll eventually get one soon. Oh! I thought Ahab came out like either on week 3 or week 4. Like after the third part of her story released. I don't remember. I just remember that I was using Bulwark's Ishmael up to the dungeon. And then I got stuck in the dungeon, so I put it on hold. Okay, what else am I doing? I keep getting disoriented. You're not fast enough. Dawn and Captain Ishmael are fast enough. Then they're shielding. Probably just want you two to use your weaker skills. Get them out of the way. Go! It was near a battle pass end when her cap ID got released. Oh. Withstand. I think you should not ask me what's good or bad in this game. I don't remember anything. Wait. Oh. Okay. He has 1 breaking heart. At 3 he'll become staggered. Who has lightning? Heathcliff has lightning. He's at 1 speed. So as long as I can win one of these with my skill 1. Which one is hurting the most? Smackdown. Or no! Ride for Death Dulahan. I think I want to win that clash. Heathcliff is at 45 SP. He should get heads. So that should be fine. And then... Dawn has 14 charge. I can have a rip space on Smackdown. Then just get 2 skill 3s. And everybody else just do whatever the heck you're doing. I don't know. Ah. Heathcliff, you had 1 job! Heathcliff, you had 1 job! All you had to do was flip heads. Yes, Hang is dead. Ow. I think that means we reset. 2 of us are dead. Sinclair is distorting. At least he's not attacking allies. What else? I came back after nothing but asleep and I just noticed Dawn on death's door. Well, I think there's a couple more people dead. I forgot what happened with Dawn as well. I think pretty much fine at the start. She just doesn't have enough sanity to win the clashes against the ads. So she lost the clash, took some damage. Meanwhile, now, though I he said, don't bother trying. I can at least just like, I don't know, throw out some last hurrahs. See what happens. See if I can scout out the next phase with Catherine. See if she functions any differently.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
Looks like it reset a clock to me. Yeah, it is. Oh. Now Heathcliff is staggered too. We didn't even get, that's hopeless. He's almost staggered though. But do I repression emitter or opportunistic? He has so many attacks that I'm not even clashing though. Because Heathcliff is staggered. Can I stagger him though?
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지.
Yes, I can.
적은 이렇게 진리해졌다. 우리의 확고한 승리가 눈앞에 있다.
And then we deal damage.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Oh! I love the way the vocals change. 355 is the same. Her skill is the same. She still hasn't used her third skill. Or fourth, she has two more. I think this is all the same. Yeah, no missing passes. Claws, they're also still missing a lot of skills they haven't used. That's their HP. Less clash against Heathcliff. I mean, I have 4 units. It's doable.
총원 불경.
I don't know why, but I just really hate going to the menu and pressing the give up button. I know I've already lost, but I at least want to see how far I can get. My head fills with the voice once again. I never should have summoned that Catherine here. I thought Heathcliff would never have to suffer again if every Catherine were to no longer exist. But I should have known that Heathcliff would have thought the very same. I can feel her heart-rending sorrow. I never should have fled. Or no, this is Heathcliff talking. I can't tell who's talking. I hate that you can never tell who's talking in the mirror dungeon events. Or dungeon events, or abnormality events, whatever the events are called.
I never should have fled. I should have talked to her instead of running away.
Heathcliff was right. Every unspoken word, every unshared discussion only broke their hearts further apart from each other. Until their words began to run parallel, never to converge.
If only I could go back. Is there truly no way out of this trap that woman set for us?
Heathcliff shouts. Just as Heathcliff began to speak, a shrill cry tears through our heads. Catherine, do not obstruct me now! We promised, didn't we? We promised to kill all of us so that Heathcliff may find happiness. That cutting voice is tinged with an odd warmth, like a different voice. No, Maybe the two Catherines are vying for control. One of her colossal hands are twitching and stumbling. Maybe this is our chance to neutralize that hand. Oh, step forth. Heathcliff. He failed! Heathcliff immediately knew what I was going for and leapt toward the hand.
Be gone.
Perhaps someone she deemed to be irrelevant stood out even more to that chaos. Heathcliff barely managed to duck under the swinging hand. Heathcliff gains 1 damage for 4 turns. Every Catherine's both hands gain 2 mine for 4 turns. That's That's a weird combination where every Catherine's both hands. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, I lost the event, but we still got bonuses out of it. Other than this is not a bonus. After attacking one breaking heart, I'll hit deal damage equal. I'll hit inflict breaking heart. Now is when you would come across the problem of two of us are dead. I can't clash all of these. So this is the one that's becoming vulnerable, right? Clash those game breaking heart. And those ones are not. So I want to win these. There. Oh. Well.
지금은 두렵지 않아요. 저놈을 추적해.
Full attack.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Ow. Okay, 263, 184. Catherine is still attacking. Breaking heart. It says after attack, gain 1 breaking heart. Does that mean she needs to actually do the attack? If I win her clash, she doesn't gain it. But she's also inflicting a breaking heart. Heathcliff has one. This one has 2. So I assume I just need to win one of these clashes. And then it'll become staggered, right? Or does it stagger next turn? At 3 it'll become staggered, so it should immediately get staggered after losing one clash. I assume. I don't know what Sinclair is doing, but he's struggling to do it. Oh, he has 3 paralyzed. That's why. Duh. Faust dominating. Heathcliff dominating. Or do we do Heathcliff from you?
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Yep.
이래서 걱정만 끼치게 되는 꼴인데.
Ow! He's still staggered. Oh, 2 of us are staggered. At least one of the claws are also staggered. Glider Oppression Emitter. That's unopposed. That's unopposed. Unclashable. Combat start applied to fragile and 2 attack up to all of their allies. For a world without his suffering. Combat start gain 5 bind and 5 damage up next turn. Actually, it might still be winnable. I mean, it'll be hard. And I'll have to get lucky. I could probably dodge that actually. Hold on. They're all targeting Faust. Faust could try dodging if she's really lucky. Then Heathcliff can win. Clash this game and breaking heart. Problem is, I cannot deal enough damage to this hand in 2 turns, so the left hand is going to heal within that time. But at least it only heals to 50% of the other hand, not the full.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
Let's go! Let's go! See that right there? That's why Yuri Faust is the best idea in the entire game. And now the hand is evading. The right hand saw Faust evade both attacks and is like, oh hey, I want to do that too. Okay, wait. Attack weight infinite. What? Unclashable. If all hands HP are at 1, deal 0 damage. Oops. Combat start. All other allies gain fragile attack, less cannons. After attack, gain breaking heart, inflict breaking heart. Surely I won't get out of hand. But shh. still one turn left before that inhalers. I don't think I can deal 200 damage within one turn. Can I evade? No, I can't. Actually, evade works if I meet the value. I don't need to exceed it, do I? So if I get 13, I evade that. We gamba? I think we gamba. Who else is evading? Nope. Nobody. Alright. Everybody else, do whatever you're doing.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
As long as Catherine flips tails and Yuri flips heads, we survive. Never mind. Yuri was the only person who evaded it. The AoE still hit everybody else. That's not how I was expecting it to work. This is why I don't understand how defensive skills work. Oh, you get 3 turns after breaking a hand. Oh, wow. Neat. Catherine is guarding again, that helps. So we do dominating, go.
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
Past might evade, but the rest don't get. Yeah. I thought that AoE attacks need to hit the main target that the strongest line is going to, in order to actually spread out to the rest of the targets at the same time. Attack rate 3 after attacking Breaking Heart. She has 1 Breaking Heart. She needs 2 more. Range shield value 300. Who's running Clash? Nobody has lightning, of course. Oh, but her Clash power goes down against Heathcliff. I forgot about that. Do we take this? Do we gamba? It says dominating, but it doesn't look like it. It doesn't feel like it is. Heathcliff has 45 SP, Catherine has 0. It should be fine. Heathcliff, I'm trusting you again this time. You have 1 job. 1 job. You flubbed it up the first time. You can do it this time.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Oh, thank goodness. I finally have enough resources for Fluid Sack. There I 1 Breaking Heart. Oh, she's not gaining any more Breaking Heart because she's not using it. She does attack, she's probably gonna at least stagger both Ishmael and Sinclair. If not kill them. Probably kill them. Yeah, with the plus the 15% of max HP, that's gonna kill. Yeah, I guess I have to Fluid Sack, I need healing. Then everybody else do whatever you're doing. Fluid Sack Clash, go!
지금은 두렵지 않아요.
We're whittling down the shield. That's a Tails.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
26 damage.
선원들, 나를 보호해라.
Now she's doing front world without his suffering. And Clash low, single target. We evade that? We evade that. And then I have 3 skill 3s. How much shield do you have? 76? Is it worth using my skill 3s on this turn? Or save them for Earl King? I really want to try saving them for Earl King. Make sure Faust is clashing. Or defending. Same difference. No.
성원 불격. 선원들,
Oh!
나를 보호해라.
Nice!
Please, Catherine, appear before me and tear me asunder. Let me see your eyes as I expire.
No. It's only doing one skill. Oh, every Heathcliff must die. Target fixed, unclashable, does not get staggered this turn. On hit, deal damage equal to 100% of the target's max. What? What? How? How? Huh? That's just a guaranteed kill. He's just killing Heathcliff. Did I run out of time? Did I take too many turns? What turn am I on? 25. I might be out of turns. Every Heathcliff must die. Target fixed on Heathcliff, unclashable. I can guard, but that guard isn't gonna do anything when on hit, deal damage equal to 100% of target's max HP. That's just guaranteed to kill. And also withstanding because why not? Unopposed. 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 Does not get staggered. He has no more stagger threshold to go through. Have faith? I don't have faith. Heathcliff is dying. Do I skill 3 or guard? Doesn't make any difference. I don't know if I need to guard that. I don't know if that would somehow save me from the 100% of damage. But it's 100% of target's max HP, and Heathcliff's not at max HP, so guarding isn't gonna do anything. Alright, well, we're all faster, so we at least get our attacks all first, but we're not gonna deal 1000 damage with 4 attacks, even if 3 of them are skill 3s. Good AED. In haste, inflict fire. Paralyze! Would paralyze save me from anything? One way to find out.
총원 불격!
낙인을 새겨드리죠.
Well, he doesn't say his voice line for his other EGLs.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨있지.
Come on, 3 paralysis, do something. I don't know what, just do something. Oh. Dang it. This is Kathy's coffin. It's so cold and darkens. Or is this Heathcliff talking?
It's so cold and dark inside. You made it trapped here all along, just for my happiness. You who hated the dark so much.
All of Indiana's advantage burst forth from the coffin, Heathcliff. He's guaranteed. We got it.
If only I waited to hear your words to the end. If only I didn't run away. If only I approached you to talk to you first. What a witless mess I am. But... so you've broken free from the coffin, Heathcliff. Pointless. It's all pointless. You should have remained in there, suffocating in the worst regret of your life. Shut your trap. I won't run anymore. Not here. Not at the end of all things. I know it's too late, but I'll take this chance before even this passes forever. Even if this chance won't lead me to my happiness. Even if this path won't end with your happiness.
Minor spelling mistake.
Because I know for certain that, as long as our words are left unsaid, no one will ever be happy. I see. You're right. To wish for your happiness without even
Or is this Kathy? I can't tell who's talking. You're right. To wish for your happiness without even talking to you first. Out of fear, I should never have done that. I was wrong.
I think I heard Kathy's voice.
Minor spelling mistake. Unplayable. Where's my 300 lunacy, Kim Jun? No, I want 1,300 lunacy for that one. That's game-breaking bug. Unacceptable.
I heard Kathy's voice.
You can fully heal SP. All sinners heal 15 SP. Do my dead sinners get revived? Heathcliff's determination changes to courage to approach. Dot. He's at 1 HP. Check his status, it's very winnable now. He's at 1 HP. Courage to approach. Turn end, heal 10 SP. Gain 3 attack power up and 5 protection every turn when attacked, heal 5 SP. He's already at full SP. Gain 1 offensive level up next turn. Turn start, about less than 0 LSP, gain 3 attack power up. As long as there are 1 or more other surviving allies in this encounter, Heathcliff's HP does not drop below 1. Okay, he is immortal. I mean, I still don't have a fluid sac. Blind Obsession heals SP, not HP. I've got like, how many razors? 3 or 4 AEDs? I got 4 AEDs to throw out. And if I'm regenerating this much sanity, I might as well. Inflict paralyzed, that'll help. Broken heart. Max speed plus 2. Gain 3 damage up and 3 fragile every turn. If the main target is Heathcliff, the attack skill gains final power plus 2. Clash those against Heathcliff, gain 3 blind and 3 damage down next turn. Yeah, I know. I need Heathcliff to win at least one clash this turn. Probably this one. Sorrow and Lament and the Earl King was awake. Even if Heathcliff gets tails and Earl King is 23, I still win that. And then everybody else, that's this turn, not next turn. Save that for later, I guess. Dominating. Sinclair, why are you so bad at clashing? There. Favored. Go! You see, this right here, this is why I don't like going to the settings menu and pressing the give up button. Because even when 2 of us die, and the boss has more than half HP remaining, it's still winnable.
저놈을 추적해!
We win all of those clashes. And it begins attack power down. Or
이 싸움을 끝내주겠어.
damage up, what? He has 5 blind, 3 fragile. Thought he would've... Okay, well he's not doing any 2 big attacks. Ride for Death is scary. Hollow Coffin Maze. The other 2... Okay, so Heathcliff... ADD... on... Ride for Death duel on... let me see... Sinclair's favor on there. He could try Ransom Knowledge. Especially because if he gets tails, he heals 10 SP. So that refunds itself. So we can do... Which one is it? That one? Branch of Knowledge. Or is that using Heathcliff's resources? I don't think so. No, okay. And then Faust. Smack. That's 527. 4 to 16. Okay. Well, that's neutral. I don't like that. Maybe Ishmael will do that one. Branch of Knowledge will do this one. Opportunistic Slash will do this one. That's all dominating. Rent's passive might screw him up though.
저에게
I have no idea what an EGO passives are.
맞설 용기를.
What? If a skill's coin hits with a different side from the previous coin in the same turn, lose 5 as being gain damage. I never knew about that one, but okay. Huh. But then, what do I do here? He hits the right one for favored. Captain Ishmael hits either of these, or that one is favored. So then, I guess you have to take the favored. It says dominating, but when I hover over it, it's favored. Why does it change? I don't know. Okay, go!
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
Could be the MV Resonator?
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨있지.
I don't know how important absolute resonance is. Oh, that's what you mean. Wait, does resonance increase your clash power? I thought it only increased your damage after clashing. That's weird. But we only had 2 enemy skills. I was also doing opportunistic slash. Sinclair was doing sunsetting. He's at 166 HP. One attack power up. Heathcliff does another AEDD. Ride for Death Duelon. Ishmael, skill 2. Wait, 2 of us have skill 1s. That's just concerning. Sinclair is hopeless. He definitely needs to branch now. The boss is only 166, so we should be able to kill on this turn. Those 2 are favored. Hex Snail. It's dominating. Or we could try Repression Emitter. Or no, that's 15 minimum. Sinclair doesn't need more SP. Probably. And then Ishmael turned LSB. Give to Poise Canto and random ally. Well, we could try a Blind Obsession, right? I think that'll work. There. Oh, everybody EGL spam. He only has 166 HP. I see no way this can go poorly. It increases offensive level slightly, and 3 offensive level difference gives you 1 clash power. Oh! I still keep forgetting they changed that. I mean, I don't know if they changed how resonance works, but I still keep thinking that only 5 difference in offense level increases your clash power. I keep forgetting they changed it to 3. I don't know the math behind this game. The game won't explain it to me. Okay. Final turn. Probably.
총원, 조명이 전멸하는 저곳으로. 파도가 모든 것을 쳐부술 거다.
가슴 가장 깊은 곳까지 박히도록.
9 HP. Finish them, Sinclair.
나의 손 손으로 잘라낼 수 있다면
No repose shall await us.
Let's go! We win those. See, that's why I don't like giving up in the menu. Even when two of us die at half HP, we still win those. First try. First try. Faust, if things don't get any better, what'll happen to them?
히스클리프 씨를 소멸시키는데
No,
성공.
King Heathcliff. Once he kills Heathcliff of this world for good, we'll leap over to other worlds to slay other versions of Heathcliff.
캐서린의 소환이
If Catherine's summoning succeeds, she'll become another Catherine who leaps between every world, creating more Catherines like herself.
탄생.
Till what end?
그 끝엔
To an end where there's nothing but the silence and the lamentation of both Heathcliff and Catherine. Wouldn't you agree?
절규가 남지 않을까요?
Huh? There's a sound coming from my device. Oh. Catherine Dante. Wait, what? Are they about to overlay Catherine's identity on top of Dante? Dante, why are you checking your DMs mid-fight? Dante!
Dante, what are you doing? I'm not stalling all these enemies so you can send private messages to Catherine. You're supposed to be managing this as Dante.
Catherine. Oh no, this is Catherine messaging Dante. Okay, I thought it was saying Catherine is greater than Dante. Not Catherine to Dante. I can see that you write a diary of your own. Dante. Oh no, this is not his speak. I wouldn't call it a diary. It's not like I record what happens every day in here. That counts as a diary still. It's a record of your life. Then I suppose it is? Catherine. Just before the break of dawn, during the quietest hours of the day, I would write my diary. Especially on days when I suffered from fevers. I cannot bear to keep going without vomiting every photo on a piece of paper. I was always honest with my diary. But God, this is drifting away for real this time, so I'll drop out. Congrats on meeting you. Okay, night-night! I did it. I'm going to killing time immediately after this, too. But it seemed that I could never be honest anywhere else. While I hid my true feelings from the ones I loved, while refusing to communicate myself, I became angry at those who couldn't understand me. Heathcliff shall never know. You'll never know how much I... Heathcliff has joined the call!
No, I have to know.
Heathcliff, how did you...
I needed a lot of courage to get here. Catherine, it's all so easy for you to topple me. For you to ground me up until I'm nothing. I was so happy whenever you came to visit me. A single glance from you in my direction could brighten my entire day. You were almost like a calamity. And I have always loved that very calamity that swept over me like the tempest, Catherine.
Waiting, time 2, but where is the Hoyoverse NPC they put in the story? What? They put a Hoyoverse NPC in? What does that even mean? The most Hoyoverse NPC I could think of in some kind of event quest or interval chapter would be like Samjo. Did they put another Samjo in? He just yaps a lot? Oh, yeah, Samjo. Thank you for having the courage. Finally, our hearts are no longer broken apart. Dante, may I borrow your diary for a moment? The Golden Bowl has a far more impressive powers than any of us could have ever imagined. What powers? It has been bringing your own wishes to reality, has it not? So, the key to my Heathcliff's happiness is in your diary. So I looked down at the screen of the device I carried. Something I used to think was nothing but a tool for recording things. What? Screenshot that. What? Hello? Golden Ball synchronized. Don't touch to start. Oh, I get it. I get the joke. I heard about this joke because in Korean, the season is titled Clear All Kathy, and in Korean, the word Kathy and cash are spelled exactly the same. So every time you open Limbus Company, there's 2 buttons on the corner for switch account or log out and clear all cache. And now, instead of saying touch to start, it says don't touch to start. And we need to clear all Kathy. Of course, this is normal. Clear all Kathy. Confirm. Clearing all Kathy.
먼저 말해줘서 고마워, 히스클리프.
Thank you so much for being the first one to talk, Heathcliff.
나도
I don't love every Heathcliff in every world.
지금의 너를
I love you, as you are now. Oh! Well, let me just... Just one screenshot. In every world of possibilities that may or may not have been, every Catherine and Heathcliff of all worlds call out to each other, feeling the echoes of their partners. They struggle for the one last unseen embrace.
Where are you, Kathy? I wish to have you in my embrace again. I've felt your presence all along. I know for certain that you have been haunting me. You lie not beneath the cold earth. You're beside me, are you not?
Heathcliff, why do you refuse to embrace me?
I have not broken your heart. You have broken it. And in breaking it, you have broken mine.
Ah, book quote. Do come to me, Heathcliff. Whisk me away and embrace me to your heart. The coast air is too cold. My body is turning into ice. Only by your warmth shall the frost thaw. Millions of worlds made real by Catherine and Heathcliff begin spreading mind before us. Every possibility of Heathcliff and Catherine, most end in a tragedy, full of suffering and lamentation. But among the infinity, can catch a glimpse of tranquility. Outside the manor, there are 2 gravestones marking Heathcliff and Catherine's final resting places. and in the desolate, forlorn moorlands of the Wuthering Heights are two youths who each resemble Heathcliff and Catherine. They gaze deeply into each other's eyes, their mouths drawn into the sweetest, happiest smiles. The hearts connected, despite everything.
They were. I see. I left my conviction, blind myself to the other possibilities.
Milking Heathcliff's last words are hollow and bittersweet. It echoes scatter into nothingness. Catherine begins to disappear from every world, as though she was never there. And when every Catherine eventually disappeared, millions of changing possibilities appeared before us. Mr. Earnshaw brings Heathcliff from the back streets. Hindley's scorn and hatred for Heathcliff remained the same. But without Catherine, Heathcliff had no reason to endure that suffering in Wuthering Heights. So he quickly moves on from Wuthering Heights. Each Heathcliff lives a different life, meets all kinds of different people, and lives on without Catherine. Our Heathcliff watched as the worlds transformed. Each Heathcliff living a life of his own, and Catherine's existence slowly fading away from him. I would have understood if Heathcliff were to curse me with weeping, cruel words. I would have understood if he were to grab and shake me by the collars. To erase someone's entire existence is an unimaginably terrible thing. But Heathcliff was watching all of it in silence, as if he was to carve each and every single one of them into his memory. And
비로소 아무것도 남지 않게 되었구나.
Finally, there isn't anything left.
Nelly, are you taking the golden bow?
Nellie stood atop the railings of the rooftop and gazed down at us. Most sinners had fallen or were unconscious. In her hands, she held the golden bow that appeared to have been pried from the rooftop.
하지만 히스클리프,
But Heathcliff,
너는 마음 착한
you're a good, kind-hearted boy, aren't you? I'm certain you understood.
내게 거울 조각을
I suppose I'll bring this
사람에게
to the one who first showed me the mirror
이걸
shard.
넘겨볼까 해. 소용없다는 거 알지?
You know it's futile.
너희는 온 힘을
You and your
다해
friends
싸웠어.
have fought
쓰러져
battle after
지쳤어.
battle, pushed yourselves past the brink of exhaustion.
치프 버틀러를
How will you stop a chief butler who has waited for this precise moment?
저 시계가 한 바퀴
They can
돌아가면
turn the clock,
난 사라져
but I'll
있을
no longer be here when the hand's turn.
Sure, I can't stop you now, but I'll get it all back. The golden bow, my Catherine.
캐서린?
Catherine?
누구를 말하는 거야?
Who are you talking about?
알아들을 수 없는
I can't say I understand what you're talking about, Heathcliff.
I know. That name no longer means anything to you, or anyone else. Nothing but an ink stain remains where she once stood. But she's never been clearer to me. So clear that it can never be erased.
그렇게 간절하다면
Well, if you're that desperate, then I hope your wish shall come true one day.
황금 가지만 있다면
It is said that the golden bow can make any wish, any heart come true. All that remained on the rooftop was a burnt golden bow and the coffin.
하얗게 타버렸습니다.
The golden bow is burnt white. It appears that someone has made off with the other. Nellie took the other one, the one that's intact.
그자에게 간 거겠지.
She must have taken it to her.
헤르만.
Herman. This isn't a failure. We'll get it back. Even if our hearts may be broken apart. If I give it my all, will be connected once again,
나와 개소리니.
as it did, even in a world where Catherine and I were both dead.
이 관 속에 들어있는 자의
Is Catherine the name of the person in this coffin?
죄송해요.
I'm sorry. Everything feels so foggy.
해줘서.
이 관과
The coffin and the person that lies within will be retrieved to the headquarters by the after team. I wanted to ask him if he was okay, but I already knew the answer. So many things had gone wrong.
여전히
No,
괜찮지 않아.
I'm still not okay.
Heathcliff's one and only goal was gone. But Heathcliff was no longer trapped in a living dream. Perhaps that is precisely why it could open the door to see a new, lighter world. Not a single color remained in the silent wuthering waves once the tempest passed. All monochromatic, save for patches of color.
저 꽃의 이름은
Those flowers
뭐라고 해?
are called heath.
황야에서 고독.
The loneliest flowers that take root and bloom in the wild moorlands.
이게 살아남았어.
But they're also flowers that survive no matter what devastating tempest comes their way. They endure it all and wait.
Wait for what?
몰라.
I don't know.
그냥
The time, I suppose.
That is when Heathcliff finally told us the name of the flowers. I'm not crying, you're crying, shut up! Now I'm just sad. I mean, I guess this makes sense. Heathcliff is supposed to be British. He's based on a British book. But from what I've heard about a lot of like stories or movies and books in British culture, they tend to always have really sad, not happy endings. But I was still hoping that Heathcliff would get some kind of a happy ending. Then again, I probably should have expected this. Same thing happened with Gregor. Same thing happened with Sinclair. Most of the sinners don't really get closure. Radia is still kinda neutral. Yesang and Ishmael are two characters who got the most out of their chapters. They had the best endings. They actually grew a lot as people. Whereas Heathcliff, he grew a lot as a person, yes, but now he's just sad. Now he's just depressed. He's just lost everything. Oh, toy box. Don Quixote salvaged some of Heathcliff's childhood toys. If he had any. It seems. And Dante has the golden bow. But based on the end screen for getting the golden bow, it seems like this one is all burnt out, still used up. So we got it, we have it, but it's kinda useless at this point. There's nothing we can do. And of course the heaths are the souvenir. Where are we now? How did we get here? What? Ah.
What? Go after it, go!
아니 저기로
Oh, it took off. Where the heck are you looking at? Well, maybe you should have told me that first.
Another day, another distortion hunting in the streets of T-Corp, as per LCD's orders. Looks like it didn't take too long for Heathcliff to be his usual energetic self once again.
야 뒤질래?
Oh, I told you to send him this way. I'll smash your head once this is over.
Maybe he's gotten too passionate. Long time no... Wait, why do you... How do you still have color?
빛이 내게 아직 닿지 못한 거야.
Why... Why is he... Why... I hate this kid so much.
Because the light is yet to reach me.
별은
Because a star is an unfathomable distance away.
단테.
Do you like the flowers too, Dante?
꽃을 좋아해?
I think I've come to like them.
당신이 정성스럽게
Imagine that there was a single rose you've cared for a long time.
당신의 방은
Your room was always brimming from the sweet aroma of that flower.
그러나
But one day, you leave the rose behind to go on a long, long journey.
그곳에서
In your journey, you come across a large garden. And there, you see thousands of the very same rose you once cared for. That sight brings you to tears, and you drop to your knees.
울음이 차올라서 바닥에 주저앉고 말았지. 이유가
Why do you suppose that is?
Damien, he's appeared before me in the past. He would always leave me with these cryptic riddles. But I'm starting to understand what his riddles are supposed to represent. Because I've finally come to understand that the one I truly loved was the rose I left behind.
맞아.
Correct.
세상엔 수천
Even though there are thousands of roses in this world, there's but one rose that is mine.
당신이 물을 주고
You watered it diligently, cared for it, even as its thorns pricked your fingers, so that your care makes its aroma blue. I suppose that's how it was for Heathcliff and Catherine as well. Knowing that there are infinite Catherines and Heathcliffs in countless worlds, they wish not for the happiness of infinite Catherines and Heathcliffs, but for the happiness of each other. Because of them, each other was the only one that truly mattered. But it would take most people a long, long time to understand that, because most people are foolish. Do you understand? Once I learned to properly love my very own flower, I no longer need to protect the thousands of other roses in the world. People of this star care for thousands of rose blossoms in their own gardens, but still fail to find what they really desire.
But what of the other flowers that's already bloomed? What happens to them? Damien smiled at my question.
You'll find the answer to that question yourself. When you can draw me a sheep.
What? With that, Damien disappeared. I hear the faint cry of a distant lamb. Draw me a sheep? Don't draw me an electric screaming? I already have the electric screaming EGLs. He wants me to use those? Okay. I can do that. Or is this some kind of reference to electric sheep from Librevuna that I don't know about? String the accuracy mentioned something about electric sheep. But I don't think I've gone far enough in Librevuna to know what it means. Yeah, this is fine. And that's the end. Unfortunately, I'm at 47 out of 48. There's still one more that I did not EX clear. A Wild Hunt 3. Which I'm not going to go back to right now. You can't make me. The reference to Little Prince? I have no idea what that is. I assume it's the book Damien is based on. Little Prince asked the pilot to draw him a sheep because he had never seen one. Dante is the pilot, it seems. It's a book? Yeah, that makes sense. I'm guessing it's the book that, Damien is based on. I also still don't know if his name is pronounced Demian or Demian. Like, Demian? Demian? Demian. I keep saying Demian. So Demian is based on Demian with Sinclair, which Sinclair's from? Oh! Then why the heck does a little prince come in? This came out of nowhere, I'm confused. It's fine, I already have your sheep, Demian, it's right here. And also, right here. I have multiple sheeps for you. Alright. There's a lot of Lucharox reference in PL marks. Yeah. The 12 sinners are the most obvious ones. And Dante, based on Dante's Inferno, of course. Those are the only obvious ones that I know. So now that we've cleared the heartbreaking, we can do a mini episode for the Thermal Parkers tonight, and then time killing time! Finally. The grind shall begin. Also, I did a little bit of math. I need XP tickets, and I discovered that you get significantly more XP for buying these modules. And significantly less XP for buying XP tickets. Don't buy the XP tickets. Just get the modules. I'm glad I did not get them yet. I got Real Shield for the bonus multiplier, extraction tickets, and Bingo shard crates. New interval drops the name of the famous mystery novel writer, which is cool because PM is nerd. Mysterious novel writer? Who's the famous mystery novel writer? I don't know who that is. Just going cause PM is nerd. The only thing I know about time killing time so far is I did the Mirror Dungeon hard run for this week. And I did the time killing time on the last floor. So I've seen a couple of the dungeon events, and I fought the Time Ripper. Agatha Christie? I have no idea who that is. If this is something based on Library of Owner or Lobotomy Corporation, I never finished those two games. I got stuck in like the first quarter of those games. Spoiled yourself? I did not spoil myself. It's Project Moon's fault for putting it there. Plus I kind of had to, cause picking that card gives you more rewards. And I need as many of these rewards as I possibly can. Especially the XP tickets. Cause I still only have 2 characters at level 45. And now I'm completely out of XP tickets. I can't even get using the 45. I need as many rewards as I can get. Oh. So now I'm gonna change the stream title. We finished chapter 6. Now we're doing time killing. I can spell. Time killing time. Time. 40 to 5 takes a lot of XP tickets? Yeah. I used all my reserves loading up my knees. I used all of mine as well. All I have left is a couple dozen bronze tickets. I've also used up all of my set level tickets. Alright, we're gonna do time killing time. But also right before that we can do the mini episode, which also has combat. This one is the Fairy Festival, I think. I didn't participate in the Fairy Festival event, but I never read this story. I forgot if I beat hard mode or not. I think I beat hard mode, but I did not clear most of the mission objectives. Which is also part of why I don't have enough XP. I never have enough resources. Is the third night? Yeah, this is the third night. The previous one, second Walpurgis Night was the Lobotomy Corporation building, what was it called? Dawn Ordeal? One of the ordeals. So the third one should be Fairy Festival, I think. Which means we can go here and equip Wing Beat. There we go. And I also want to bring Rodia with Sanguine Desire. How do I swap out? Dawn.
수금할 시간이야.
There. Who was the no ID? Was it Dawn's? I think it was Video Lantern. Let's bring her. Swap out easy.
훌륭한 미끼를
Don't bring Leo, Rodia. Green Dawn, yeah. Like I said, I did not get Fire Lobotomy Corporation. I don't remember. Oh no, wait. I think Angel Lantern Dawn was Walpurgis Night 2. Dawn of His Victor Sinclair was Night 3. Oops,
의뢰인가요?
I'm
먼저
remembering.
준비하고 있을게요.
I'm also still missing a few. What if I could swap out someone new for Book Office? That's also Walpurgis 90.
의뢰가 들어왔나요?
Unfortunately, I don't have a regret Faust. Just makes me very sad. Don Sinclair is the only ID of the third night? Yeah, Don Sinclair was the ID. And then Rodia, Sanguine Desire, and Ishmael Wing Beat were the two EDLs.
고래를 향해.
I think I'm also missing... Hold on, I can check. I go to dispense. Walpurgis Night. Magic Bullet Otis, that's the other one I don't have. Darn. Walpurgis Night. So let's try it with this team. Mostly Walpurgis Night at Disney Geo.
발광할 시간인가?
I'd assume it's gonna be easy difficulty, not hard, right? I don't even remember how the fight goes. Whoa, how are these green lights still green? Another unexpected alarm, but we all react with measured astonishment, as we've all grown rather used to the randomness of it all. It is unlikely that it has completely evaded the influence of D-Corp singularity. However, it can be said that this partial retention of color can be attributed to the fact that Walpurgis Night is a transitory moment in which numerous possibilities coincide. Yeah, makes sense. Except that it is not. Thus nonchalantly walking up to the driver's seat and shutting off the alarm. Oh, 'tis returned! This whatever night! Don Quixote and her eyes that begin twinkling at the smallest bit of diversion after another long period of idle standby. It's all just become a part of the routine. Even mysterious things like these Walpurgis Nights. An additional volatility, aside from the Walpurgis Night, has been detected. An additional volatility? Indeed. The entrance to a new mirror dungeon has opened.
Oh yeah, that.
Heathcliff mutters quietly as he rises from his seat.
I thought it was about time a new one popped up. It happens every time we go through the bloody ringer. Didn't expect it to appear with the green flashes though.
Heathcliff lightly struck the end of his club against the floor in visible anticipation. Oh! I just realized. He changed the text on his badge. It's not revenge anymore. It's remember. I think you can see it's still the exact same RE. But then the member is written differently. Member is in a different font. Remember Kathy? That's cool. The world now that was once engraved into his club has changed. Or I did not realize that Dante actually pointed it out just now. Okay. A few days ago, I saw him sitting at the back of the bus, busily standing and carving something into his club. I didn't have to ask to know what he meant by the new word, so I decided to not bring it up to anyone else. Only Heathcliff and I retain that memory after all.
Thought I was going mad from tedium. Come on, let's go bash some thoughts. Oh, nice. I like seeing some initiative from the singers. Miss Faust?
Indeed. Let us move without delay. Dante, bring us to the corridor past the back door. Got it! Trying my best to shake this odd, uncomfortable feeling that Heathcliff's newfound enthusiasm didn't come off as entirely optimistic, I led the singers to the back door. Two types of doors at once, huh? Why do they look especially different now? I feel like the doors have way more effects than before. I can see one of these is easy mode, one of them is hard mode, and this one is Mirror Dungeon 4. They have library light books floating out of them. And this one has enkephalin module with text? What is that doing there? Two new sets of doors, just as Faust had predicted. One set of doors was, as expected, two metal doors resonant with the sound of wuthering gusts. A new mirror dungeon. And the other set of doors was... Are these papers?
It's all sparkly.
It was an unfamiliar door reading with an odd gleam of light. Technically, we did see the weird radio frequency like squiggly lines around the door before, but everything else about it was new. I guess this one doesn't connect to the Lobotomy Corporation like the last one did.
Weird. I think I'm hearing... Is that jazz? Boy, is this even a door? It's more like a window than a door, isn't it?
Right. This new entrance definitely resembled a large window rather than a door. The window was blurry, and all I could see past it were some globs of shapes moving about.
There appear to be several shambling entities past the entrance.
Faust seemed to have realized something, but she didn't tell us what it was. Instead, she merely looked in my direction without saying a word. I'm starting to get what she means by that look. Guess I'll have to get in there and see what it's all about, right, Faust? You're experiencing regular growth in capabilities. Faust consider this to be a positive development. Yeah. A field of green and a wall of tall green chairs appears before us as we enter the door. But at this point, it'll take a bit more than this to surprise us. So nice to have our colors back for once, huh?
Quite. There's an abnormality.
So these things were what we saw past the window earlier. Dante is incredibly red right now, like, more red than I remember. This feels weird.
We are to be discovered. I recommend that we prepare for combat manager.
I didn't even need to tell the sinners what they were. It was pretty clear from the get-go that we'd be fighting an abnormality. The sinners all stood, ready to charge into battle at my command. But it's a bit different this time. So, Faust, I'm starting to get the hang of this Walpurgis Night thing, and... Please, do continue. I think there's something different about these abnormalities. Can you explain why? Considering the nature of abnormalities, every encounter with an abnormality would be equivalent to an encounter with a summoned entity. Nevertheless, there exists a certain degree of difference when we encounter them in a reflect... I'm struggling to speak, help! I need tea. Nevertheless, there exists a certain degree of difference when we encounter them in Refraction Railway or Mirror Dungeon.
That is to say...
We enter a site once known as the Library, a building that inexplicably appeared above the former L-Corp headquarters. And this exact location is said to be a space that exists within a book in which the abnormality resides. Library Luna music! I love all of Library Luna's soundtrack. Yes, I purchased the soundtrack on Steam because I just wanted to keep on listening to it on loop. Trying to remember which track this one was though. I feel like I should, but I can't. I don't remember all their names. I recognize it, but I don't remember the name or where it played. The library. Where have I heard that term before? Some singers talked about it, that's for sure.
Quite. Yet this space is fairly distinct from the containment units we had witnessed before at one of the branches. It appears as though an ideal habitat has been established precisely for that abnormality's residence. A rather striking difference from the very limited space and unaccommodating environment provided by the containment units.
Yes, you may compare this place to a terrarium. The abnormalities inhabiting this place have transformed its environs to a form most suitable for its dwelling. Here are some comparisons that may be made that may make it easier for one to comprehend. A fish would fill its space with water, and a worm would fill its space with soil. Gotcha. So, as long as the abnormality exists within this book, it can deck the place out with whatever fits its fancy, huh? It'd be more accurate to say that an abnormality, once outside the confines of the Quivloth deterrence, can rebuild its environment to fit its needs. Well, that's kind of like free housing, huh? That's when Don Quixote, who was standing rather far from the group, was made aware of these revelations only after Mersault had relayed them to her. Book? Our journey hath brought us inside a book, thou sayest. The library of legend that vanished like a mirage, for truth? Suddenly blew up with explosive enthusiasm once again.
Allowed a preamble in the future to prevent such outbursts.
We've been detected, Executive Manager. Yeah, let's get this over with first. Thanks for nothing, Don Quixote. Also, I'm not sure if I should be surprised or not that Don Quixote knows about the library, because it is an extremely high-grade phenomenon, but was it known to be fixer-related? I don't know by the end of Library of Unoth how known it is that a lot of fixers went into the library and ended up never coming out. But other than all those fixers going into the library and trying to investigate it but failing, the library is the Lobotomy Corporation flipped upside down and surfaced. Would Don Quixote know about the Black Silence? I'd assume she would. Maybe she somehow knows that the Black Silence went into the library and worked there for a long time. This probably make a lot more sense if I would finish Library of Window. Either way, Don Quixote knows about the library, and she is extremely excited to hear about it.
이 작살엔 필살의 집념이 담겨 있지.
방금 좀 똑똑했다. 옛날에 조직에서 싸울 때도 눈에 바로 적을 다 밀어버리는 놈이 있었지. 예사롭지가 않은데? 아주 작살을 내놨어.
Alright, I need to kill them with prepared meat. And just like, yeah, Winry does that.
단번에 끝낸다.
Nice. Right arm is staggered.
이런 건 몽둥이가 약이지. 그대로 두드려 패.
이번에야말로
것들 너덜너덜하잖아.
이 싸움을 끝내주겠어.
정신 못 차리는 놈 대가리부터 보게.
Prioritizes. I don't know what that's doing. Nobody has prepared meat. We already killed the prepared meat. Wait, is this hard mode? If it's hard mode, then I would have had to stagger the one with prepared meat, but not kill it. I can't tell. It does have fragile wound attack power down. So I think it's easy mode. I think we're fine. Still don't know how to check if a part is destructible, but it doesn't say it's severable. Well, why don't we find out?
무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
That's fine. Rampage! Nice.
야, 다리 안쪽이 작살났네. 저러면 이제 메타작을 피할 방법이 없지.
선원들, 나를 보호해라.
Now it's not vulnerable, so we need to kill prepared meat. Win rate. That evade is concerning. Could I? That should pass the evade. So that's 13 minimum 6. That'll deal plus 13 damage if he gets tails. Deal 1 extra attack just in case.
잘근잘근 씹어버리겠네.
이 격정 속에서 타올라라.
Nice.
선원들,
저
나를
새끼
보호해라.
팔다리 다 털렸는데 이제 뭐 어쩔 건데? 아까는 좋았다.
Sounds fine. Everybody's just dealing damage.
단번에 끝낸다. 저놈을 추적해.
She's still going.
뭐야 파이팅이다.
Okay, now we do Sanguine Desire, Wing Meat. Why no Wing Meat? New soda. And go.
이리로 와.
Magical little transformation.
만선이에요.
아름다운 춤을 추는 건 나뿐이어야 해. 그러면 네 발목을 잘라버리면
49 damage. Fight Wing Beat with Wing Beat.
그래요. 그렇게 가만히 있어요. 상처난 고기는
Oh,
맛없으니.
she flipped. No heads. No reusing the skill.
아까부터 거슬리던 부위를
That sucks.
터뜨려버렸으니 어려울 것도 없네.
Alright, finish them.
야,
Wait, why
주자.
are those hopeless? Oh, whoops. Never mind, it died to bleed. It doesn't even matter. Victory! Nice. That was way harder than I expected. What do you mean, Dante? That was easy. explains that we find ourselves in the library's past. We are participating in a certain repeated battle within the library. Its purpose was to attain something called the realization of the floor of history. Yeah, sorry, I don't understand most of what you just said. Floor of history, huh? Are there other floors too? That appears to be the case, yes. It can be extrapolated from the collected intelligence that the library is like some normal libraries, comprised of several floors divided by subjects, such as literature or religion. Doesn't sound too different from your average library, but I doubt it's that straightforward. Anything more you can tell us about the library, Faust? Something more detailed? Faust always carries an air of troubled uncertainty. And I'm starting to realize why. So you don't know about that just yet, right? I see that you've intuited a certain degree of truth, Dante. I don't suppose there is any more reason for me to remain evasive regarding this particular subject. Last let out a barely noticeable, but clearly shocked gasp before regaining her usual calm demeanor. Yes, I meant to become a Faust who has access to that information. Yet to become. As her journey continues, I may also gradually gain recognition and access to further knowledge. One thing is certain, however, Faust regards this consistent, continuous improvement to be a positive development, Dante. I see. The longer my journey, the greater her knowledge, huh? Maybe that explains why she kept falling silent in the middle of her lectures. I have no idea how long this journey will last for, but who knows? Maybe we'll find ourselves at that library one day. With that, I return to the sinners wandering about the scattered pages of the library.
두드려 패고 꿰뚫는다.
Ta-da!
이게 우리 사과지.
Rodia carried.
뭐 시원한 거 먹으러 가는 거.
Probably because she had 2 skill slots. And also Sanguine Desire. Alright, there's Walpurgis Night 3 done. Now we can start time killing time. Although before I do, I need to use the restroom again. And I'll try to refill my tea. So I'm gonna be right back. Break time. Hold on. Hello! I have returned. I got the goods. It is time killing time. 6.5-1 is candling time. Actually, wait, hold on. Check really quickly before I start. Dante's notes have not been updated. Oh. I was hoping there would be a couple new Dante's notes after finishing chapter 6. But I guess not.
어허, 과소비라니.
Where's
어줍다는 식당하고는 다름을 추구한다.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this one.
건 시간이 흐른다는 것이고. 그
I want to read Ryoshi's story before we start. That's a story chapter. So I'm gonna Sinner's story. I need to change this a bit. Heathcliff can be Elfie. Ryoshi needs to be District 20 Euro to be. The problem is she's at level 1. Even when they up tired, she's... I always need to have her on the team, I don't really need to bring her into combat. So it should be fine. And I've not done any extractions. So I don't have Euro to be Honglu or Everlasting Faust. Dang it. This makes me sad. Alright, let's up tie Euro to be Euroshu.
실컷 찍어라. 이왕이면 흩뿌린 피가 잘 담길 수 있겠지.
Pour honey into my tea while here. We got some jazz. You like jazz? We have jazz. P-Corp Staff Standard Issue Weaponry. A rice cooker that doubles as a slow cooker for a hearty beef stew. Cute. Chicken-shaped bush. Lollipop candies of various flavor too. All kinds of items are on display in each stall. At this famous bartering market of the Euro TV underground hideouts. The child came here to trade for an item of great importance. That is why she scrounged for every single leftover screw she could find after building her invention. 4 screws of a box of 6. From a box of 6. Aren't they of equivalent worth?
Nonsense. This box is packed to the brim with 6, I'll have you know. 7 screws.
The Euro TV merchant shakes his head, but the child wasn't going to back down just yet. She shoved the screws on her palm close into his face and declared, 4.
6. And that's with the discount for begging one of us last. Or for being one of us last.
4.
5. I won't go any lower than that, alright?
4. Refuse again, and I'll sink. Perhaps the child's glare intimidated him. His eyes began to wander in search of something he needed. Something that she would be happy to take care of in return for 4 boxes for the box of 6. Nick came to a sudden stop on his radio that broke down some time ago. His attachment radio.
Oh, wait, just hold on a moment. How about this? No need to pay me with screws, yeah? Just get this broken radio working again and I'll give you the whole box.
Oh?
Great. So I did try my hand at fixing it, and from what I can tell, it's a wiring problem down here. Ah!
Just as the merchant was starting to explain what was wrong with his radio, the child pulled out a massive spanner from somewhere and began smashing the merchant's radio with it. The heavy sound of metal slamming into metal, something one wouldn't expect to hear outside places like the workshops, was more than enough to freak out the merchant. He jumped from his seat screaming and trying to stop the child, but it was too late.
What the heck, lass? Look, it's completely busted.
Look harder. The merchant, after a moment of silence for his crushed radio, dejectedly reached out and pressed its buttons. It exclaimed with joy.
What? Huh? That worked?
Can always trust percussive maintenance to know its job. The child was no longer interested in conversing further with the merchant, no matter how happy he looked as he tinkered with the radio. She was now looking at the other child, who was eyeing with the sundry lollipops on display at some other stall. She took a box of cigarettes from the merchant before kicking the other child in the shin. No more lollipops. Time to give me a job. Now.
You know I'm technically your captain, right? How come you're always kicking me in to get my attention? You're so mean.
The child protested with a lollipop in his mouth and rubbed his chin in pain, but his expression made it quite clear that he didn't really mind the small violence. In fact, it appeared the other child was used to such treatments from her. He nonchalantly produced a bundle of paper from his overcoat and placed it on her hand.
I would appreciate it a lot if you could come to our hideout to pick up your next assignment. Anyways, well, I trust that you'll take care of this list just as well, right?
Your appreciation is numb. Numb? What do you mean numb? The targets you gave me last time were too bland. I barely felt anything from bashing in their skulls.
Then you'll like this one. Your next target is a bigwig, an actual industrialist, the proprietor of the biggest factory in the area. He's...
The child's lips slowly curled into a smile as the other child continued to explain her target. The child, now outside the Urdv hideout and weapon in hand, slowly stalks her target. The look of unsuppressed elation is clear on her face. Honglu, that brat, you finally finished up something exciting. In her hands is a piece of paper they called the list. Names of those who exploited the weak and the downtrodden filled the paper from corner to corner, barely leaving any white paper to be seen under all that ink. The child's current target was on the list. It's such an artistic ecstasy to watch the look from someone who's never experienced shortened time, have their time taken from them. Miss Chella didn't have some grand, just purpose in mind when she picked up this list. She doesn't really care about a redistribution of wealth or making sure that no one goes hungry either. The heinous acts of evil men was none of her business either. In fact, even the Urdv ideology was none of her business. She just ignored cutting the halves short, whether it was cutting their time short or their lives. Ro is the Eos. The child suddenly breaks into a sprint after passing the flickering streetlight. The child swings the spanner, albeit at an oddly slow pace. If someone with a lot of time were to see it, they wouldn't even be able to tell the exact trajectory of that swing. But the regiment still failed to dodge her assault. As she swung at a meticulously calculated angle that left no room for him to move. A weighty, blunt noise briefly echoes through the alley. The child grins satisfactorily as she places the cigarette she traded for Bing between her lips. She'd extracted quite a bit of time from the target. That's when she noticed a brief flashing light next to the streetlight. A T-Corp surveillance camera. The recording won't do this piece of art justice. The child furrowed her brows and swung her spinner again, this time at the camera. The surveillance camera promptly drops to the ground. Now, isn't this a much better angle? I can get you up to level 12, how's that? Nah. I'll see if I can pull my support, your DB. Other than that, I can bring back Yuri, Captain Leo Raja's fine. She can keep her sanguine. I probably want fourth, which is flame. Spice Bushy sang. Town Office. G-Corp Ringer for healing. Ting Ting Ong Lu for Clash. Or her head's coins. Damage. And then W-Corp Mercel, I think. There we go. I assume you'll have the correct EGL on. Yeah, this should work. All good. let's get Caron back.
다들 기뻐해.
Now that Heathcliff's chapter is done, I can swap out Heathcliff. Which of these would be a time-killing time announcer? Smaller office?
그러니까 이번 의뢰는 말이죠.
Sure, why not? Time-killing time. Now we're ready. 6.5-1, a scandal in time. Don Quixote loudly and obnoxiously flaps to the newspaper in her hands while peppering in a few insightful chuckles. Unfortunately, I now know exactly what this means. And... that she'll continue to try to draw my attention until I acknowledge her at the most appropriate moment. Okay, Don Quixote, fine. What is it? Manager Squire, dost thou know that the city's upstart companies, such as the Limbus Company, must always pay close heed to ever-changing world around us? Hear thee hither. I don't speak Shakespearean, I don't know what she's saying. Read thy newspapers, Manager Squire, and do keep thyself up to date on the events of the city, as Merceau and I, Don Quixote, do every morrow.
But just go along with it, why don't you? I'm pretty sure she's talking about Merceau in one of his morning routines. You know, the one with the newspapers?
The newspaper routine, where he wakes up before the crack of dawn, parks himself on a chair, folds one leg over the other, at an exact 90-degree figure four leg lock position, and peruses the morning newspaper.
That. I guess I left an impression on her. Bet you she'll be back to her usual self in a week or so.
Hearken unto me! Art thou paying attention? Yep, totally. So, what's new? What, did an article mention us or something? Oh, how dost thou know? Wait, really? Forsooth! Feast thy eyes on page 3. Note 'tis quite regrettable that we were robbed of the chance to be on the front page. Huh? Page 3? We're really starting to put our names out there, huh? Don Quixote and Rolandio, the two sinners who are guaranteed to draw the full attention of whichever space they inhabit, or speaking. It's only a matter of time before the other sinners begin crowding around us, curious about the commotion. A dramatic conclusion to the mysterious disappearances at T-Corp. Shocking! The perpetrators to this mysterious case have been revealed to be none other than the prestigious Edgar family, appalling the general public. Well, I don't think we need to hear that part. What else does it say? With small assistance from some wandering bystanders who happen to be lost in the area, and with the most admirable heroics of the T-Corp Class 3 collection staff on the scene.
Wandering bystanders, is it? Perhaps that particular denomination refers to us.
Bystanders? They're treating us like we were barely there.
They didn't even mention our company name.
Oh, come on. Those time collectors weren't even there.
This is within the expected range of behavior for the news media.
Well, there may be those who seek to interview us after reading this very article, mayhaps. Yeah, I'm sure they'll have a grand old time looking for wandering bystanders for an interview. Very descriptive. I doubt anyone will pay as much attention, Don Quixote. Better not set yourself up for disappointment. I'm running out of breath, I need to slow down. Hold on. Maybe try blowing my nose. We were standing there for a good moment in a big group, chatting about the article, when someone slowly but smoothly walked between us. Ah, look, it's Samjo 2.0. It's Samjo. It's Samjo version T. D-Corp Class 2 collection staff.
Excuse me, would you be employees of Limbus Company? You fellas are... I'm sure you're already aware of the reason for our visit.
Oh, I welcome thee here. Long and hard have I arrived, await thy arrival. Now, from whence shall we begin? What, is she actually here to interview us? No way, Don Quixote wasn't just losing her mind and nothing. I was not told that any interview would be taking place. My, we're Virgo at a time like this. Now, where'd I put the leftover hair gel from Heath's makeover? Thou may commence.
Alright then.
Verily, I shan't hardly take all the credit from what we've accomplished there. Will you be making your tax payment in installments? Wait, what? Oh, Don Quixote is talking first. D-Corp staff is talking second. They're talking at the same time. This is confusing.
We'll be making your tax payment in installments?
Huh? Okay, we're clearly not on the same page here.
We are the tax collectors from T-Corp's Time Collections Agency, currently on a mission to collect your overdue time tax. Those ilks are never bringers of good tidings, indeed.
Wait, time tax? No, that doesn't make any sense. We already paid our time tax in full when we went through the T-Corp Nest immigration process. Virgilia said... A few days ago, aboard Mephistopheles. Minor spelling mistake. Oh, we have a lot less color here. What happened here? Are you sure we don't need to pick up a timepiece for each of us to carry? You probably know this already, but in T-Corp...
Everyone must carry a timepiece. Yes, I know the rules. But for every rule, there is always room for an alternative that offers a bit more flexibility. Of course, I don't suppose it's listed anywhere on that pamphlet. Outsiders seeking a short-term stay at T-Corp can pay the appropriate time tax for the length of their stay to be exempt from the relative obligations, instead of going out of their way to abide by T-Corp's rules. As you may have expected, anyone born outside District 20 must go through numerous hoops before they can be issued a timepiece. So we elected to pay 30 days worth of time tax on the spot before entering T-Corp's borders.
Impressive. It can't have been cheap. Ah, yet, I wish to wear a watch as well, like Lady Otis does. Haven't I already made it clear that this is not a fashion item?
As I have said so in the past, the company has no budgetary concerns. It is a given that they would be taking care of such expenses.
OBS is freaking out about my bitrate. Why are you freaking out? Stop doing that. Stop it. Don't do it. Hold on. It seems to me it's slowly fixing itself here. Or not. I'll try... I'm gonna be right back and go and grab some pudding. Because because I keep running out of breath. I think I'm getting tired or something. And if my memory is still freaking out when I get back, then I'll try stopping the stream, reopening OBS, and starting the stream again. We'll see. Why is my bitrate still being weird? Stop it! Hold on. Let me try closing out of a couple things, see if that helps at all. It shouldn't, but I'd rather try reopening other stuff before having to end the stream and reopen OBS.